This is Derek from Mayday Parade. You're watching SurfingTheCrowd.com.
The words are coming, I feel terrible. Is it typical for us to end like...
How's Warped Tour been so far?
Warped Tour has been great. It's pretty much done now, you know. There's today and then 2 more shows after today, so then it's over. So, but yeah, it's been awesome. It's been a lot of fun. It's been my favorite Warped Tour so far that I've been a part of. Yeah, it's good times.
You look very energetic for someone to have been on, 45 dates?
Yeah. You know, yeah, I feel like, I don't know, a lot of people I can understand, you know, are kind of like, you know, just tired of it by now, you know what I mean? Because it is kind of a grueling tour, but it's, to me, you know, I still have fun every single day, and there's awesome people on the tour. That's really like, the best thing is it literally everywhere I go, like everything that I do, I see people that I love and that make me smile, and so it's just awesome. Yeah.
Cool.
We'd like to know who is the biggest prankster on Warped Tour in your band, and has there been any crazy pranks so far?
The biggest prankster in our band, I really don't know, because none of us are really too much, you know, too into that. I mean, maybe me, I guess, but I'm not even really that much of a prankster. I don't know. But you know, there's this one kind of, I don't know if you've heard about the icing that's going around, the ice game. That's kind of the big tour prank. And I've been iced before. I still haven't iced anybody. I've been iced, yes. I don't know if you guys know what that is. You just get the chug some enough ice. It's 1% into. It's kind of a silly game, but yeah.
Well, it sounds like a fun game.
Yeah,
especially on a hot day after you're done.
Oh gosh, yeah. Well, sometimes, you know, but like people sometimes will ice them with the like 32 ounces of bottles, the big bottles, and that sucks. But anyway, sorry.
No, that's cool.
What is your writing process like?
It's kind of different from every song. You know what I mean? There's not necessarily like a set way that it always goes, but I mean, usually, you know, I do most of the writing, but Jake does a lot of it as well, and everyone kind of contributes. And usually I'll just, you know, come up with kind of a song idea, and then we'll kind of sit down and work it out as a band, and figure out as a band. I don't know, kind of, sort of. It's, like I said, it's different for every song, but...
Do you do like the lyrics and then the rest of the band kind of kicks in with the melody, or?
You know, sometimes the lyrics come first. Sometimes the lyrics are the last part to be written. Sometimes they're all written at the same time. It's just, you know what I mean. Sometimes you'll come up with like a cool guitar part and then kind of like write the song around that. Or sometimes it'll be like a cool lyric or a cool line and then write the song around that. So it really just kind of depends, you know, I guess, in my opinion.
Sounds like a fun.
Remember the first song you ever wrote?
Yeah, sort of.
A legitimate first song. It doesn't have to be a really good one or anything.
Okay, legitimate first song was probably this song called, we had named Angel. It's called Angel. That I wrote when I was probably in like the 7th grade. Yeah. And I was actually in a band with Brooks, the guitar player, one of the guitar players in Mayday Parade. Was with, whenever we had first met, we started a band in 7th grade, and I wrote that song, and we performed it at the middle school talent show.
Nice.
The Swift Creek Middle School talent show, and got 2nd place.
Cool. What was the song about?
Well, I had kind of said that it was about my girlfriend at the time, but, you know, I don't know, they were like the dumbest lyrics ever, but I was dating this girl named Jessica Valentine, my first girlfriend ever, and they were kind of stuff about her. I don't know if I can even remember the lyrics now, but I'd have to like go back and maybe listen to it or something. Anyway.
That one's much better. Arielle had her first song when she was 2, and it was about going potty in the toilet.
Wow, there you go.
It was 2 weeks before she turned 2, so
that's good.
So yeah, it's a little bit more embarrassing than a girlfriend, I think, maybe.
You know, I had some songs like that though, you know, growing up, but that was probably the first like, you know, song like band song that I kind of wrote for like a band, you know.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What is the most satisfying part about making music?
I think I'd have to say playing shows, you know, playing it live, because that's, you know, that's really whenever, you know, you're there and they're there and they're singing along, and, you know, that's the best part, you know what I mean? That's the most fun part, I think, you know, and probably but also just like listening to it. I love, every time we finish, even if way back whenever we were just doing like demos or like an EP or whatever, anytime after you recorded something, I've always loved listening to it afterwards, like when it's finished, so it's a very cool part of it too.
Do you have any rituals before you go out on stage?
Yeah, we do. We all get in the 5 of us, and then really anybody who's around and wants to, or like the crew or whatever, we put our hands in, like a football team or something, like the Mighty Ducks, and we just kind of like, say a bunch of stuff, words of encouragement, whatever. We kind of like, whatever. And then we count to 3 and we yell Bangarang, and it's really hard to even tell you where that came from, but Bangarang is my favorite movie, and it's like, I'm sorry, Hook is my favorite movie, and Bangarang is from Hook, the movie. And we all love the movie Hook, and I don't know, we've always just like used to say it whenever we first started the band. From every show we've ever had as a band, we've always said Bangarang before we play, and we actually now have these little yellow bracelets that say Bangarang.
Cool.
But anyway.
Did you guys have those made, or you just find them?
We had them made. We sell them on Warped Tour. Everyone's always like, why do they say Bangarang? So they don't sell very well, but
now they will. Now that people know.
Yeah, spread the word.
What do you want to accomplish with your music?
I don't know, because there's not like a goal that we have as a band other than just to write the best songs that we can, songs that we love, and hopefully songs that people can relate to. And that's it, just to write the best songs that we can and keep playing them and keep doing this, I don't know. I can't imagine having more fun doing anything else. There's nothing else that I think I'm very good at or anything, so that's all. That's our big goal, is just to play music and write songs. And that's it.
Do you guys want to do it forever, like Aerosmith and the Rolling Stones?
That'd be my dream come true. Yeah, I obviously it's a lot harder, or not a lot harder, but it's the chances are pretty slim of being able to make it to that point. But yeah, if that happened, then that'd be amazing. Otherwise, I think I just want to keep writing songs, even once because I've never really. I always knew that if I wasn't in a band, I want to do something with music. But I think lately I've realized I want to just keep writing songs and then just be a songwriter. You can do that.
I have a question for you about collaborations. Is there like a dream collaboration that you'd like to do?
Oh, I can tell you a bunch of cool dream collaborations, but the biggest ones I'd say, I usually tend to, people ask me, so I usually tend to say Jesse Lacey from Brand New, just because I love everything he's done so much.
No Wheezy?
Oh, but who knows? I'm into, I'd be into even doing some like cool, very different kind of stuff like that for us, but I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I want to keep writing songs, and hopefully I can keep doing that and not have to do anything else. Never go back to college. I never actually went to college. Anyway, sorry.
It's okay.
Do you have any crazy fan experiences?
Yeah, but just like the usual. Nothing, like there's not like the one like, oh my god, I can't believe that happened, like thing, really. But what you'd expect, I guess. Sometimes, people just are very excited and crazy and loud and jumpy. But it's cool.
Have you got any of the crying, the can't handle it, and the crying?
Crying, yeah. Happens a lot. I don't know.
Is that flattering to you, or is it scary?
No, it's well, a little both, but no, it's flattering. And, yeah, it's cool.
What's your favorite part about touring on Warped Tour?
I'd still have to say playing shows, but other than that, like I guess specific to Warped Tour, that's different from any other tour I love. Just the community and how, because there's a lot of bands that we had toured with in the past before this tour that we were already friends with, so it was cool to be out with them again. And then on top of that, we've made so many friends on the tour, just other bands or the other organizations on the tour, or work on the tour, or whatever. There's just good people everywhere, so it's really, I am very excited. There's only 2 shows left after today, and I'm excited to be able to go home and sleep in my own bed and take a shower, and my own shower, and
Start tour all over again? And start tour all over again?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. but as much as I'm excited about all that, I'm also bummed that most of these people, I have no clue whatever else is going to get. So it's going to be a lot of goodbyes, and that's going to suck. Everyone says it's like summer camp, so it's very cliche, but it is like summer camp, and it's cool.
What bands do you sneak off and see here on Warped Tour?
I sneak off and see, I'm going to list a lot of bands that aren't on the tour anymore, because a lot of this 4 Year Strong was one of my favorites. They dropped off a little while ago, but they're always so much fun to watch. I love to watch Pierce the Veil. There's a lot of bands that I've never seen before, but I've noticed on this tour. Reverend Peyton, it's very cool. I wrestled Bear once. It's very fun to watch. There's a band called Tip the Van. It's a great band. I've become friends with that crew. You Meet Six. Earlier on the tour, Sum 41 was on it. They were always awesome. Actually, Sum 41 might still be on it.
No, they're not.
They're not.
Bronchitis and then an incident.
Right. That's okay. Well, anyway, yeah. So Sum 41, All American Rejects.
What'd you think of Tyson?
Tyson was really. He's a great front man, and he's like a great personality. And
he's crazy cool.
Yeah, he's crazy cool. Exactly, he's crazy cool. I didn't really get to hang out with him much or anything, but he always seemed very positive and very energetic and very nice. And so yeah. And Inner Shikari was another one that I really was looking forward to, and it was really fun to watch. It's so crazy that it's pretty much over. It really is.
It's like a buffet of talent too. I mean, you can't even get to see everybody you want to see.
Yeah, and I was thinking about it last night. I was like, on the last day, it's going to be hard even to make sure that I see everyone I want to say bye to, because everyone's going to be like leaving at different times and stuff, and you don't know if you know what I mean. So it's going to be hard to go around and say bye to everybody. But anyway,
you'll have to do a video blog and tweet them.
Yes, yeah. Try and keep in contact with people, get exchange phone numbers, and all that. Yeah.
If you're stranded on a deserted island and had to eat one member out of your band, who would it be?
Jeremy.
It's hard to say. I was asked this a couple days ago, and I think I said Jake, just because he works out all the time, and he's just jacked.
It's Meteor.
He's the most. Yeah. Well, I mean, come on. If you're gonna have to eat someone in your band, it comes down to where you have to. It's all about survival at that point. And at that point, if it's all about survival, it's got to be the person who's going to keep you alive the longest. You know what I mean?
Well, you're thinking food survival, but what about mental survival?
You're right. Okay, you're right. I still think in that case I'd be Jake. I'm just kidding. That sounds awful, but no.
We love you, Jake.
Obviously, that'd be the most horrific decision to ever have to make ever. So I don't really know, but.
Well, she asked another band who would be Wilson from member Castaway.
Who would be Wilson?
Yeah, who would you make
would
Wilson?
Be my one partner. Oh, that's tough. I can't pick one. Yeah, I pick Alex from the Cab.
Hey, Alex is here.
I look back to the one and only summertime when my girl was the envy of every friend of mine. She slept safely in